Yo guys, what's good? So today I'm gonna show you how to tune your loops and how to produce music in 432 Hz. I've been making a previous video in 2 years ago. This reached a lot of people, 38k views, so thank you for the views. And I wasn't expecting that a lot of people were going to watch the video, and a lot of people in the comments were asking some stuff about how to tune instruments. Isn't the main knob here enough to tune the loops? So today I'm gonna show everybody all the aspects of music production in 432 Hz, as I want you guys to me sounds better, and I want you everybody who's wondering how to make music in 432 Hz, how to do it the proper, correct, and complete way. So let's jump in right now. So today I'm gonna show you how to tune loops. So I have this main loop. So this main loop is from Nick Mira kit. So it's a very basic loop that anyone which is using loops is gonna have. So it's a complete loop with a lot of instruments inside, and also I'm gonna show you how to do it and how it's working with separate instruments. So a lot of you guys maybe are producing with packs that come with separate stems, such as the piano loop, and then you have the guitar, and then you have the bass, and then you have keyboards, whatever. So I'm gonna show you how to tune separately, that this method is working also for separate loops. So let's go. So the loop sounds like this. Guys, very classic internet style loop. So I've just loaded up a bit. Very basic. This is how you produce. You put a loop and then you put your drums. Alright, so now that you have this loop, this is a 440 Hertz classic loop. So I'm gonna show you. So what do you want to do to know this is in 432 Hertz? You're gonna have to have a third-party plugin. It's called AutoKey by Antares. This is the same company that produces Autotune. I know, and I expect some of you guys to use asking to yeah, but what if I don't have AutoKey, blah blah blah. Guys, I don't know. Just you have to have this plugin. You know, sometimes some plugins are stuck, some are not. I'm here showing you the way with the plugin. So find your way throughout the internet to get it. Just purchase it from the company, whatever. This is very useful, and I'm using this plugin and I'm showing you, and I don't know how to do it without. So as much as I can, I'm gonna show you the stock way with FL Studio. But for loops, I don't have nothing that this precise way. So please use this precise way. Otherwise, if somebody knows how to do it without this on the internet, please show it in the comments. So to me, I'm gonna use AutoKey. So what I want to do is click this top left arrow and hit detach. So whatever I'm opening and closing, this is gonna be on the top of like that. So I'm opening the loop right here, and just let's play. Also hit detach for the loop. Let's go. Okay, so the plugin is detecting this is in B flat major. So this plugin is also very useful to use to have your scale for Autotune, and also this is very useful if you want to compose but you know the scale. If you want to add whatever instrument to compose on the top of the loop, because sometimes you want to compose in the top of the loop. I mean, this is very nice, but just say, let's say you want to add, I don't know, a piano, some brass, some whatever instrument on top of it. Now you have the scale. So the scale is B flat minor. And on the top right corner, you see that the A is 440. So what we want to do here is we want to go on this pitch knob here, and we're gonna tune it down slightly. Okay, on the top corner right here, you see minus 10 cents, like here on the top. Okay, here, I'm gonna show you with here, okay, minus 10. As long as now that we have pitched this down, we're gonna hit here again to let it redetect again. And now it's A438. So let's hit a little bit more. Okay, 433. Now we're good. A is 432. When you tune down this pitch, you want to go to let it in auto, and you hit control when you tune down the knob to have the precise, to have the more control over this button. So now that we're good, it's in B flat major and A is 432. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna load up my 432 Hz piano. It's a Nexus piano that I always use to check either the key or also the pitch. So a few moments later. All right, it's here. So basically, it's just a Nexus piano that I have saved, and I've been setting like the master tuning, which is on the system tab here. You know, in Nexus you have the main library that you use. You go to the system tab here, and on master tuning you put 432 Hz. I always use the ultra quality to make sure that the plugin sounds best. And here we go. So if you want to do it, you click on the top left arrow here and you save your channel state as, and you put in your plugin folder. All right. So now I have my loop, which is basically tuned in 432 Hz that I'm going to control. So it's in B flat minor. So the plugin says sometimes, it doesn't know very well, but if you... Okay, it's in B flat major. Also with your keyboard you can control. Okay, this is lagging, so sorry about that. But as you can see, my piano is tuned in 4 and 32. And I can play top melodies. I can either control, which is in this case, but I can, I'm making a beat. Just like that. So now I have my loop, which is tuned in 432 Hz. Just simple as that. And it's also working with, this is a separate stem. So this is completely another loop from another pack. They're not related. in purpose. So now I have this piano loop that I've taken off another pack. So I'm just gonna apply the same technique. So I'm just opening the auto key plugin, always on the top. Okay, and now I'm just hitting again this button here, just closing that and playing. It's working. This is in G minor. All right, so what we're gonna do, we're gonna pitch down here. Okay, 438. I'm still holding the control knob on my keyboard. Okay, look. Okay, now we are a little bit too low. Okay, actually we're at minus 46. Okay, I'm going to minus 40. $431 minus 47, hitting again, just a little bit too low again. So what you're gonna have to is sometimes auto key is gonna detect relative scale. So for guys who don't know, you have the graphics over here that some scales are related. So for example, C major is related to A minor, and auto key sometimes is gonna detect, for example, G minor relates to B flat major. So sometimes it's gonna detect the relative scale. So again, now we're good. A is 432. Don't you think that sounds better? I don't know, to my ear. That's why I'm making music at 432 Hz. To me, it sounds instantaneously better. I don't know why. Maybe because it's the correct tuning. So now I'm controlling with my piano. Okay. G minor. This is the key. So now, what I recommend, you could, for guys who like to stretch the pitch here, like to get it one octave higher or lower, what I would recommend that to save some CPU. Now that we have the loop which is correctly tuned, right click here, consolidate this track from track start. All settings at the maximum, resampling here 502 points, 32 bit float, wave depth, and let's go. Boom. Now it's tuned properly, so you can reset this time knob. And also because all of these loops sometimes are not, here the BPM is 140, but the originate BPM of this tab is not maybe 140, neither is the first loop. That's why, you know, sometimes people, why do you have to check every time to see if it's not, should be minus 32 cents each time here on the pitch knob? No, it's not, because it's some kind of mathematic formula between here and the time, and you know, sometimes it's minus 32 exactly, sometimes it's not, sometimes it's even minus 125. It's not because it's related of the original tempo and stuff like that, that I don't have the correct mathematical formula for this. So it's not anytime. You have to tune this pitch anytime, every time, I mean, to have the correct way. And it's not working also in this pitch here, because if you, okay, this is the original loop. And if I'm gonna play again the original loop here, you can, okay, this is the original loop. We're gonna be back in the consolidated loop just now, but just to show you, if I pitch here like that, okay, the fact that the mode is in auto, it's not doing anything. Okay, look. It's not doing anything like that. And if I would put in resample, okay, this is doing something. It is not doing anything either. But if I had an old way like to do that, I'm gonna completely, look, I'm gonna copy the value just to okay, like that. As you can see, it's not the original tempo. And if you do like this pitch here, see, it's like stretching the melody completely incorrectly for the bars. So with the technique I've shown you, it's just gonna be like hooked up on the grid. So you hit this time button like that, as long as it's hooked on the grid, just as it was before, and you touch only this pitch value. Right, so now that this is okay, we're gonna control that the track here is okay. So as you can see, this is exactly the same. FL Studio, I just let this because I think that when I render the loop, I let the tail on. So you go to the slice tool, you just slice it, you delete it. Here we go. You rename it. You rename piano loop. You do whatever you want. I like to have things organized in my mixer. Okay. Even A432, but rendered. Okay, so I know that this is my loop. Hit Control L. Okay, and here we go. Auto key plugging is on the master. All right, your loop are tuned. So I'm gonna show you in the other parts. I'm gonna be as complete as possible, guys. So how to tune the loop, how to write over instrument, just like I shown you. So now if I hit here, sorry, I just hit the wrong, just hit the 432 Hz piano. I'm gonna have this in the mixer too. Okay, guys, I like to have things organized, so okay, just like that. This is the piano. All right, I also like to have thing group with buses. First one is for drums, second one is for FX, this is for instruments, and here is the pre-master, so you can have control over your groups. So if you want to apply compression in buses, you can do on buses like that. So basically that's it, guys. So now you have your loops tuned, and I see you in the next part for the next week to compose fully in 432 Hz. See you, guys.